Hello, this is Johnny Cycles with CyclesGaming.com, here with my first match in a friendly league with my John Lukka Surprise featuring Karn the Great Creator. We have Karn, we have a little bit of interaction, and we have ways to refill our hand and give our Lukka or our Emrakul haste, assuming we actually find the Lukka and the creatures to exile with it. We don't have any ramp, which has me a little bit worried, but we do have a way to pitch things. I think we're going to try to keep this on the back of this Bolt plus Bitter Reunion to help us stay alive, not die to a Ragavan. Maybe find what we need with this Bitter Reunion by pitching a land or the other Bitter Reunion, depending on what we draw. Opponent went to 6. Thoughtseize. Okay, well, they'll probably take the Karn. Unless they have a Ragavan, then they'll take the Bolt. Or some other, maybe it's Mono Black Cabal Coffers again. Yep, took the Karn. So our best draw right now would be a Hierarch, I would say. Or the Lukka. I mean, Lukka is also acceptable. That is one of the key parts of our combo. Without it, we will not be getting an Emrakul out for free, or for nearly free. Okay. Yeah, pretty busted magic card over there. Another Thoughtseize. So now we're going to lose our Lukka. So Urza Saga is such a great card for them, assuming they don't have a lot of action after these Thoughtseizes, because they're going to be able to just go get something that they fetch up while making an army along the way. So pretty powerful magic card. They're probably reading Lukka and being like, what's going on? He has the most upside. And when you don't know what's going on playing Modern, you tend to take the card that you don't understand. It's my experience and recommendation. Opponent's really thinking, really reading that card, wondering what could go wrong. Nothing going on. Aw. Yeah, of course you take the Lukka. Hierarch. Just a little late to the party. I mean, we're running out there. It is a piece of our combo. It does ramp us next turn if we draw a Karn. And it doesn't die to a Fatal Push, which I'm imagining is in our opponent's hand as well. It sets us up next turn to, if we draw a Karn, play it, which would be great. If we don't, play a land, Bitter Reunion, pitching Bitter Reunion, I imagine. That's what our plan is right now. Oh, another Urza Saga. How exciting. Opponent's just going to go with the Cornstalk plan. I don't blame him. Double Thoughtseize. Now we draw Thoughtseize when we don't really want one. Well, we'll see what's going on over there. So it is a scam. They have 2 pieces of removal to fight through our combo, and then they have a Not Dead After All to, at this point, double scam us if they draw that. I think we take the Edict because it can get rid of a Planeswalker. Good thing these Cornstalks are not going to be very big. So we're going to hold up our Lightning Bolt and hopefully just be able to bolt one. Our opponent doesn't have anything else going on right now. So they are all in on the Cornstalk plan. We're hoping to draw a land into, oh, okay, another Bitter Reunion. So we could run out this Ignoble Hierarch and be in a position, if we draw a Lukka, to go ahead and resolve it, although they have the Fatal Push. This is going to be our one chance to take care of one of the Cornstalks. So I think we're going to pass up on casting the Ignoble Hierarch for now. Well, both one of them. Yeah, you know, this does keep us alive, but since they're tapping down, this would be our chance to, the party, if we hit the Lukka, to sneak in the Emrakul. If they play Pithing Needle in their main deck, I imagine they'll get a Pithing Needle and name one of the 2 planeswalkers they've seen, which, again, I would name Lukka. So, if we don't draw any action, we'll pitch this. We'll use the card we draw to pitch the Bitter Union to dig deeper for our pieces. Ooh, it's a rack deck. Rack deals X damage to that player, where X is 3 minus the number of cards in their hand. Okay. A little late. 3 minus the cards. Yeah, so we want to have another Bitter Reunion, man. We are all day on these Bitter Reunions. Discarding a Bitter Reunion. We get another Hierarch. How exciting for us. We could go ahead and play this Overgrown Tomb, but they're gonna get they're gonna have a 4/4 next turn. Start putting pressure on us with the rack as well. We'll take 3, so they're gonna get, well, they don't have a second land, so they're gonna get another rack, I imagine. So we are running out of time. Do we really want to shock ourselves to try to punch through 3? That puts them on a 5-turn clock, where we'll be on taking 3 to 6 a turn, plus whatever they're going to do there. Just go ahead and get in. Imagine they'll be getting a second rack, making us take 2. I mean, the Hierarch we can use as a jump blocker to stay alive. If they tap down and we draw a Lukka, we're going to have, yeah, there's a second rack. Comes the grief. All right, well, they do have the not dead after all, so I guess they're going to take our Hierarch, and then we'll be left with just a land. Yeah, those Thought Seizes really picked us apart. We drew pretty well. We got the Lukka, we got the things we needed to put our combo together. But now we're taking 4 a turn plus another set. Well, we're going to be dead next turn, basically. We have 1 turn, and even then, I guess we need to hit Lukka this turn. So yeah, I mean, we're in a position where we're not going to block, so if we draw the Lukka, we can play the Overgrown Tomb, play the Lukka, sack, give our Emrakul haste, and swing for lethal. So 1 draw, and we win. Here it goes. Lukka, 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 Lukka. You can do it, Lukka. And it's lame Hierarch. So we could keep that in hand, take 4/7 and just be dead because we'd have to double block. We wouldn't have the mana. So yep, scoop it up. Well, that was frustrating. There's the Magic Gods, why? We were 1 draw away, and we were dead on board, so we couldn't have even, that was not an early scoop. Look, I mean, we had frustrating. 1 draw away, man. 1 draw away. This is where Veil of Summer, I tweaked the sideboard, took out some of the artifacts that I haven't been even fetching up with the Karn, and made room for Pulse of Marasa to help us against the burn matchups. Here it's making me wish we had Veil of Summer, since Rakdos Scam and some form of Scam seems to be a bit more commonly played card. Well, what can we do? Ley Lines can shut down their Scam shenanigans a little bit. Balsam also can just get something back and gain us a little bit of life after they've made us discard it. But we can't get Planeswalkers back, only creatures or lands. So imagine I'm going to bring in Pithy Needle. What's bad in this matchup? I mean, Fatal Pushes have their moments, take out Constructs. I assume our opponent is also playing like Voidwalkers. Thoughtseize to help clear the way for our combo. I don't know. Maybe we take out Thoughtseizes for the Ley Lines and just hope that we are able to jank them out with some graveyard hate. This doesn't feel good. Feels like we might get lucky if we have an opening Ley Line to shut down some shenanigans, but otherwise it's probably not our ideal. Okay, well, so we have the combo in hand and only one land. We're playing up against a Scam deck, so chances of them stripping our hand of one of our combo pieces seems pretty great, and then we could just misland the rest of the game. They play a lot of removal, so they can destroy our Hierarchs and just keep us off mana the entire game. I think we'll try one mulligan and hope for the best. And now we have a 5-lander with one of our combo pieces, our most important combo piece. We're going to keep it because I really don't want to go any lower. We get rid of the Proving Ground. Could just go ahead, put our opponent to the test, make them use, hopefully they don't have Scam going on, so they can't Fatal Push and take our Lukka in a single turn. Not that we're getting the Lukka down next turn, but Thoughtseize. Bye-bye, Lukka. It's nice to know you. Yeah, I mean, that's the reason why you don't mulligan against hand disruption decks, because you feel like you're going to lose pieces. That was a good draw. Best to just hope to draw lands in that one lander, but you know, I could see us easily just never drawing another land and then killing our Hierarchs and us not doing anything and losing our two main pieces anyway, and being left with a bunch of Hierarchs that are either going to get killed or just not do anything. Oh, good, we hit the Urza Saga. That makes me happy. Whoops. So we did draw a Bitter Reunion, which is nice. Hopefully we won't hit an Emrakul off of it. Man, sometimes I swear the running in this deck is so weird. Last game we drew every single Bitter Reunion in the deck. We were one turn away from drawing the Lukka. In this game we've just, land. Well, we hit the Bitter Reunion, but pitching a land to draw 2 more lands in a 5-land hand. I guess it was 4-land hand. And they'll name, I imagine, Lukka, if I was them. So they named Lukka, we still have, Wooded Foothills. Alright. They have an Urborg out, though. So they're not taking us off our mana so much as they're taking off us a color. Little do they know that we drew a bunch of lands. Maybe we'll hit a rack off of this Ragavan hit and then we can get our opponent with it. Thank you, deck, for another land. Yay. So happy. We are one draw away from resolving a Lukka and getting an Emrakul if they tap down. I love how they make all of our lands swamps so that we can cast whatever we find off of them. Seems like a really interesting choice to pick Wooded Foothills when you have your own Urborg. So our Wooded Foothills are swamps, and we're Jund, so we play swamps, and we're getting in Ragavan hits. So I feel like this was, unless they have another Pithy Needle, which is possible. Why? And I don't know why they wouldn't just have named Lukka there. Ooh, Liliana of the Veil. Yeah, of course they're playing Liliana of the Veil. Synergizes with the rack. Assume they're going to make us sack our... Yep, Ragavan. So now we are 2 draws away from resolving and getting an Emrakul. Resolving a Lukka and getting the Emrakul with it. And we're due to draw something other than land. Karn would be nice. Or Lukka, but Lukka would be less nice since we don't have anything to target with it. I don't know if we did draw Karn, what we could get. And per usual this match, we're going to get another Bitter Reunion. Still, that's one of our best draws, since it's essentially 2 redraws. Oh my goodness. At this point, I mean, I don't even want to play anything because of the rack. We do need to make another land drop though, because we want to, in theory, be able to play Lukka and a creature and give them Emrakul haste at the same time. But we did not even draw. Yeah, a land and then a ley line, pretty dead here. Especially since if they want to do their shenanigans to double grief us, they don't have much to take. Well, that's, yep, here it comes. Yeah, just a little awkward running right now. You know, our opponent has something to do with that, right? Game 1, they took our Karn and Lukka, and then we just didn't draw well until the very end. In this game, they took our Lukka, and we've hit mostly lands and useless cards ever since. Not useless. I mean, these aren't useless. They're important pieces of our combo, but they're not. We would like that with the other half of this card. The reason why it's in the deck is to dig for our combo pieces, not draw us into more lands. But hopefully that got us closer to our combo pieces. But we need a creature and a Lukka. So first step would be ideally a creature. Oh man, sometimes the luck just makes me want to quit playing Magic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We've had 10 lands now. 10 lands, 2 Bitter Reunions, and a ley line. That's what we've drawn. Or not, we haven't drawn 10 lands, but we've drawn lands, a ley line, and a Bitter Reunion. That's what we've done so far this game. So that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I mean, so we could run out this hierarch. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it's a mistake to run out the hierarch and just let it get killed. I think our best bet is to... They're holding up Fatal Push mana, so our best bet is to hopefully next turn draw a Lukka. If they want to Lily us, we'll pitch probably this swamp. They're just going to grief us. Oh, Sheoldred. All right, well, that's okay. This is our window. This is our window. That's why they didn't want to. They weren't discarding when they had it. They could have. All right, so we need to hit the Lukka now. Lukka wins us the game. Yet again, that's where we were last game, and we missed the Lukka. Here, Footfall Crater. Okay. That's a redraw at least. Get one more look at it, and it's a useless land. So 4 puts us to 2. And dead to the Shieldred. Yeah, I mean, that's very frustrating. Frustrating way to go out. Just drew really poorly that game, as well as our opponent disrupting us with what we did have that left us top decking. We drew some bitter reunions really well, and we were unable to find any real combo pieces in a timely fashion. I mean, we found our hierarchs. That's pretty normal to find a creature. Just unable to get anything going due to flooding out here and a little bit of hand disruption for our opponent. But in both games, we are 1 draw away from winning. So yeah, I mean, that's the razor's edge you live on with this type of deck, but also just in Modern in general. And it's good. I mean, it's good to know that we are that close, but yeah, frustrating, painful losses. Anyway, that's all for now. This is Johnny Cycles with cyclesgaming.com, and I'll catch you on the next one. I'll go ahead and concede and see what we were drawing. Karn, Fatal Push. Yeah, all right. I'll catch you on the next one. This has been another edition of Keeping Modern Tanky. I'm Johnny Cycles with cyclesgaming.com. Check out my website where you can read articles on my commander decks, my various modern brews, and my science fiction fantasy novel that I'm publishing serially every month. cyclesgaming.com. Be sure to click that like button and subscribe button on YouTube, and I'll see you on the next one.